My name is Charisma Darden, and I'm joined alongside my lovely co-host, Tamia TT Taylor and Nahab Fumble. We are TSU Today on KTSU2, The Voice. Of course, we have a great show lined up for you. We even have an interview with UPC President Jayla. So without further ado, we are going to get started with some events and announcements. First off, I want to shout out all my TSU Tigers who persevered through last week's storm. I definitely know that it was not easy to be without electricity, water, and even food. You know, you take these things for granted, and just to have experienced that, and even those who are still experiencing it today, to be without water is a travesty. And I'm so sorry, and I'm praying for you all for a speedy recovery. But there are resources that are readily available to you. All you have to do is keep your eyes open. So coming up, James Harden has teamed up with 5 pre-selected schools within IHSD to give students hot meals daily. These students are able to take the hot meals back home with them because some people are without food. So thank you, former Rockets James Harden, for your resources. Also, he has teamed up with Postmates, so he has a code available for you all to use to get some discounts on food within the Houston area. Also coming up, the CARES Act deadline is March 19th. So this CARES Act is for those who have been affected because of COVID-19 and have expenses that they have not been able to take care of. So all you have to do is going to www.tsu.edu/cares, and the application is available for you. Now, the application, of course, you have to meet the requirements, but if you do meet those requirements, you are able to get that $1,000. So this will take care of all your needs, Tigers. And I'm praying that this will last you a minute so you won't be in the hole. And, you know, you have some resources at the Career Center if you are still looking for some jobs and opportunities and internships for summer 2021, because guess what? We don't want you to be without a job. So make sure that you head over to TSU.Career Center. It's going to be on their Instagram. It's TSU Career Center. So make sure that you go ahead and look at for some opportunities and go on Handshake if you haven't already. That's all I have for you today on events and announcements. I'm going to go over and pass it over to my lovely co-host, TT. She has some entertainment news for you.
What is up, y'all? It is your girl TT, and of course, I am back at it again. It is so good to be back sitting here talking to you guys, especially being as though we had such a tremendous week last week with the snowstorm. So as Charisma said, please take advantage of all of those resources that is out there for you Tigers. We are here for you. We are one. But let's get into some entertainment updates for this week. First things first, let's start out with the man himself, Mr. Jay-Z. This past Monday, Jay-Z announced his new partnership with the world leader of wines and spirits, Moet Hennessy. The company acquired a 50% portion in the rapper's champagne brand, Armand de Bragnac, aka Ace of Spades. If you didn't know, back in 2014, Jay-Z purchased Ace of Spades, being as though the company said some unsettling things about those who listen to rap music. So, of course, Hov did what had to be done and bought out the company. So, it's the flex for me. Congratulations, Jay-Z. We love to see it. Black Boy Joy all 2021. Next, since we're on the topic of Black Boy Joy, after more than 6 years of being locked up, the hot boy himself, Mr. Bobby Shmurda, has been released from prison. Bobby Shmurda is best known for his hit song, Hot Boy, and following by his infamous Shmurda dance. We was just hitting it, the Shmurda dance. In 2014, Bobby Shmurda was sentenced to 7 years for illegal possession of firearms, drug trafficking, and conspiracy of murder. And after several times of being denied early parole, he is finally free and plans on getting straight to the music. So welcome home, Bobby Shmurda. We plan on hearing some good music and some good dance moves in the next upcoming 2021. Now, since we're on the topic of music and rappers, of course, I had to talk about TSU's own hot girl, Megan Thee Stallion, she sat down with U.S. Representative Maxine Waters, aka Auntie Maxine, to discuss the protection of Black women. Last year, Megan Thee Stallion published a segment in the New York Times titled Why I Speak Up for Black Women, following the violent assault she experienced in July with singer-songwriter Tory Lanez, which resulted in Meg being shot. Representative Maxine Waters knows all about the power and willingness of self-possession, being as though she holds the title as the longest-serving Black female member of Congress. So Auntie Maxine can definitely attest to how much has changed in this country for Black women and girls, okay? So it was very inspirational to see two beautiful, educated, prestige Black women talk about matters at hand that pertain to myself, pertain to charisma, and women like us. So thank you so much, Meg. Thank you so much, Auntie Maxine. We love to see it. Meg, thank you for keeping on, putting on for us Tigers. We love you, okay? So I hope that you guys enjoyed all of these updates I have for you guys this week. As always, it's your girl TT with your entertainment updates. Now let's head over to World Affairs with my boy Nahab.
Greetings, Tigers. As always, is your boy Nahab Funbula. Shout out to my co-host, Miss TT, Miss Charisma, for holding it down on a weekly basis. I also want to say I'm glad that we're finally back. I hope everybody's recovering from this recent winter freeze that we had. We're going to step away from that, and we're going to step into some news, stepping into some world affairs. We have some very important 3 topics that we're going to focus on today. First, golf star Tiger Woods is responsive after a crash. According to multiple news sources, the 15-time golf major champion Tiger Woods was involved in a single car crash that occurred the evening of Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. It was reported that Tiger had to go through multiple surgeries. The LA County Sheriff representative stated Woods was very lucky to actually be alive following this crash. From the Texas Southern family, from the TSU Today family, from the KTSU2 family, we're wishing Tiger Woods a very speedy recovery, and we hope to see him out there on the golf course very soon. Stepping away from Tiger and stepping into another gentleman himself, that being the return of the Bobbies. I'm talking about Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine, the Ugandan opposition leader, Bobby Wine states that he will be withdrawing a court case challenging the presidential election results that handed victory to incumbent President Yoweri Museveni, alleging the biases by Supreme Court Justice hearing the case. This is on the heels of Yoweri Museveni winning the presidential election to become the next president of Uganda for the record, I believe, 6 times. We recognize that Bobby Wine states he's going to keep on fighting the good fight to ensure that every citizen and every individual in Uganda is granted something they're entitled to, that being a great government, that being a good country, that being a government that is responsive to the needs and the wants of its citizens. This has been World Affairs with Nahab Fanbule. And we also had a very, very amazing interview that we conducted earlier this week. Take a look. We hope you like it.
All right, welcome back, Tigers. Of course, like I told you in the beginning, we have a great interview lined up for you, and we are joined along the UPC president, Jayla Fields. Thank you for coming on the show. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jayla, so let's just get right into it. I see you got on your UPC gear. You got
I'm ready.
Big TSU energy.
Yeah.
So first, let's start off with saying, what exactly is UPC?
So UPC is University Program Council. We pretty much run at least like 90% of all student programming on campus. So like your student sections you see at any basketball or volleyball game, that's UPC. Your home days, your home nights, of course, Spring Fest, homecoming, things like that. And then we also do a lot of community service. Anytime the school goes with to travel and you got the buses and stuff like that, that's all UPC ran. So pretty much everything you see student services, UPC has a hand in that some type of way.
Well, that's dope, Jayla. And again, I must congratulate you for holding it down. Despite what's all has been going on during your presidency, you continue to train with grace and stamina. And I must ask you, speaking of things that have happened, I mean, how is UPC handling it and making sure that the students stay involved?
So, I mean, it's been rough on us from the beginning. Me as a president, my main job this year is just keep them motivated, because it's hard to get down on themselves whenever, it's COVID and we can't really put on the same type of events or with the same capacity as we did before. So first it's just motivating my team, and then from there, just trying to throw the dopest virtual events we can. So it's like, if we got to give out 100 prizes, like we're going to make people tune in, make them want to see it. And then from there, as everything's been opening up, we've been able to push more hybrid events. And then for Spring Fest, we're trying to go full force. So.
Okay, so that's dope. Now, I want to know, because, you know, everybody loves UPC. Everybody wants to be involved, okay? Like, one thing about it, UPC holds it down all the way. So what about people who want to get a hand in something, want to be involved? How can students get involved with UPC?
So UPC is about to go through elections right now here in March. So core 4 positions are going to be up for grabs, and that's your secretary, president, vice president, and treasurer. Other than that, once the new board is in, they will hold UPC applications. So it's just turning your application in on time, and a completed application for one, because a lot of people get docked off just for that, not having it completed. And then from there, it's an interview process. If you're not selected to be on the e-board, though, don't worry. You can always be in a committee. And basically, UPC is the entire school. So if you want to join and want to be in a committee and help out, you can. And then if you want to take it to another step, you could. Sorry, y'all, that's my puppy. If you want to take it to another step, you can, and be on the e-board and be even more hands-on with the students.
All right. Well, thank you. So I must ask you, when you look back at your presidency thus far, I mean, what has been some memorable events for you in regards to not only whether the events you guys have thrown, but just some key moments that you look back on and say, well, dang, I did that.
Right now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We've been very dormant just because of COVID. I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to leave our stance with SpringFest. We've been putting a lot of time and energy into that, and hopefully once that happens, that's what people will remember us for, throwing the dopest COVID Spring Fest there was. So we're still working on that one.
Understood.
I'm sure y'all gonna get something popping. Okay, my first little UPC experience. I know y'all gonna get it. I just sat in a couple little committee. I ain't even on you. I ain't even in UPC, but I done sat down in a couple of little committee meetings and everything like that. So I'm already knowing that y'all gonna get it popping. No worries about it.
Yeah.
Now, on to you. I see that you take photos and videos and things like that. I see you take a lot of photos and videos, especially for TSU and TSU students. So how do you balance all of that along with being the UPC president?
Okay, got you. Thank you. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I wear a lot of hats. I'm the president. I'm a full-time grad student, and I work for Fox too. So a lot of people don't know that, but I am full-time with Fox. So it's really just a grind thing. It's just like a mentality you have to have. I like to think about Kobe Bryant, RIP, you know what I'm saying? I like to have that Mamba mentality. So it's like you really just got to get it. I want to have my hands in as much as I can. And it's really just time management. That's something I'm very big on. And you just got to really keep up with a calendar and stuff like that. And then the relationships. I build a lot of relationships, and that's really how I get a lot of gigs too. And that's how I get a lot of TSU students. The relationship I build through president or through being a senator. That's what I was before I was president. A lot of people know me, and so it's easy to get good business when you keep good relationships as well. So,
no, I definitely respect that. So what are some things that the students can look forward to for Spring Fest? Because, look, I'm trying to already pre-order my Fashion Nova outfit now. So what are some things, we can look forward to?
So y'all can look forward to April. I can't drop the exact dates just yet for y'all. But look, April we're gonna have a Spring Fest. It's gonna be lit. We working on how everything's gonna be as far as with our concert and stuff like that. But just know we got some heavy hitters. You're not gonna miss it. And it's gonna be just for our TSU students, because we are COVID, so it's gonna be even more special because it's gonna be just for us. So I think everybody is gonna enjoy it. We're gonna finally be able to be back on the yard, kind of feel like how it was before COVID.
That's cool. I'm excited, baby. I'm ready. I heard Spring Fest and I was like, sign me down. Okay. Right. My favorite Spring Fest is probably, I'm a transfer student from Lone Star to TSU. So I really didn't really get to experience like the whole everything, but I did get to experience Spring Fest with, was it Spring Fest or was it Homecoming with the baby? And
that was my favorite year being in UPC. That was Shantavia, that was the president that year, and I mean, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I with the baby shirt. Okay, I was.
Yeah, we actually have a meeting today. We got her commissary meeting, so that's how you know we cooking.
Oh, then y'all cooking up something good.
We cooking. Yeah.
Charisma, did you have any other questions for Jayla while she's on the line?
Actually, I don't. You know, I'm just about to call my stylist, my hairstylist, so we can get the lace and all that together, because I'm ready. Thank you, Jayla. Because now you know what's so great about it is you bringing people's spirits back up. You bringing up excitement to be on campus, and that's what we need to just feel like a big family at HBCU again. So I just thank you again for holding it down during your presidency and doing what you have to do, the best that you can do for the circumstances that you're dealing with.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it. And I want y'all to stay tuned as well, because next week on Wednesday, we do have a double header. We got a hump day and a hump night. So I want y'all to just stay tuned, watch our page. We're going to be dropping that flyer for that real soon. So we're trying to slowly get that going.
I ain't mean to interrupt y'all. My bad.
Go ahead, T. I was going to ask the same as you. I'm like,
excited. I'm like,
go ahead.
Right. I went to hump day last Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I put my feet in the water.
Yeah.
Now I think I'm ready to put a little arm, you know.
Okay.
I'm ready to swim a little bit. But I know you said that we can look online and look for the posts and everything. So let us know where we can find you, where we can find your office, where we can find UPC updates, all of that stuff.
So for UPC wise, we are located on the second floor of the Student Center. It's going to be on the SGA hall, but it's going to be ducked off in the corner on the left. So it's like, we in the corner over there, but you can find us. We in there. And our Instagram is TSU UPC, and our Twitter is TSU_UPC. So follow us. That's where all of our updates go, all of our live streams and everything like that. You can see it on our pages. And then personally, Shots by Jay, you can follow me on Twitter and IG at Shots by Jay. That's Shots with a Z, not an S.
Okay, we're gonna make sure that we try to leave it so that everybody can go and get their UPC updates and they can get their photos from how lit they are gonna be from Spring Fest on your page.
Exactly. Yes.
But thank you so much, Jayla, for joining us. I really appreciate it. Charisma, really appreciate it. We all just really appreciate it because we ready to get lit again. So
yes, I can't wait. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
All right, Tigers, that is all that we have for you today. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it because we had a great time putting it together for you guys. Thank you so much again, Jayla, for stopping by and sharing some UPC tips with us and sharing also about things that's going to be happening in the upcoming months. As always, guys, this is TSU Today. It's your girl, TT, with my co-host, Charisma and Nahab. Make sure you check us out on social media at KTSU_2. This is TSU Today on KTSU2, The Voice.